Guardians of the Capsule featuring Brad Thomas here, one of the PGY2s. I'm also featuring a bunch of the pros. I tried to comply with the fair use policy on YouTube, okay? So let's get right to the case. We'll start off making the para, followed by some OVD, nice exchange, just like Cataract Coach always teaches. And we wanted to emulate Dr. Devgon here with the Rexus going straight to the Utrata, punching in with one jaw, then tearing off and continuing counterclockwise. This is beautiful, great size. Looks a little bit large, but that's because the ruler was a little bit closer to this. Then Brian Kim, he likes to go in dry to avoid Decime's tear with the assistance of a second instrument. So we're going to copy that. Beautiful. And go in with the chopper. Awesome. Now, Dr. Pradeep Mahanta, he's pioneered this thing called a submarine chop that we're going to try. So what you do is you get subincisional, push the nucleus away so you can get subincisional, bury the phaco tip underneath the surface. Now you're submarining underneath the surface through the nucleus, and then you do some movement there with the chopper to complete the chop, and then crack it into 2 hemisections. Beautiful. So we're going to give that a shot. And didn't quite work. We went a little too superficial here. Plus, it's tough to do on these guitar eyes. They just don't. They don't act like real nuclei, exactly. But they're great. They're great for practice. Anyway, so what we ended up couldn't get 2 hemisections there. So after a little bit of cleanup, we went to groove, little divide and conquer, and then you can see the white separation. The white, that's the little posterior cortex there. So continued with a little more like stop and chop type technique. Cleaned up the nucleus, just have posterior cortex here, did some visco dissection to bring that into the iris plane before wolfing it down. It just had a little bit, a remnant here of lens material that it wanted to come out and couldn't quite get with our phaco tip, so we put some OVD out distal to it and let it egress out, just like we saw last night, actually featured on Dr. Devgon's Cataract Coach website. This is Dr. Dave from Nigeria. So that's awesome. So we're loading the lens now, throw it on top of some OVD so it doesn't fall on the floor. Then we're going to put it in the what cartridge? This is the D for duck. Duh, that's the one we always use. The other cartridges are B, which is your backup when you screw up, break the capsule. Now to put in a 3-piece, and then the other one is a C cartridge for a crazy high hyperope. It's a fat cartridge so it can fit fat lens. Anyways, we don't put that in upside down. Yep, put it in there the right way. I think we're ready to go now. Let's go ahead and get this in the eye. It's hard to see going into the eyes because 1, the quality sucks. 2, this is a J&J clear lens, multifocal thickness. Anyhow, awesome job, Brad. Let's get some more. Peace.